for shooting, like you actually feel like it felt the rush was like strong, like you could feel it go up your body, like up your veins, and you just feel cold and hot at the same time, and like you just feel pleasure, like you just lie down there and just feel good.
Oh, she was adorable. As a baby, we called her, or we teased her, a laughing Buddha because she's always smiling, and she was always very happy, even while growing up as a young kid. Unfortunately, the circumstances led to them living apart. But the father, my brother, was working and trying to provide for them. Her mother, on the other hand, was also in England, working, trying to settle herself, but he always ensured that she kept in touch with the children. But I think you still need somebody firm, and there was nobody there.
The first time I did it was in secondary school. I was 17 years old. We just did a bit and we smoked it at our house, and like it felt okay. Like I just was a week and productive. I couldn't sleep, but I didn't see what the big deal was. Like I didn't have to do it again after that. Second time I did it was when I was in poly. This time it felt different. Like it felt much stronger. So you feel like really feel the rush. You feel like pleasure. You just feel like this cool sensation in your body. Like you just lie there for an hour. It just feels good.
I think it's just company that she was keeping. And as well as, she was growing up without a mother there. I was not there. She was with her dad, and my dad was traveling. And then I guess at that age, your friends play a big role. And if you mix around the wrong company, and that's it.
I met Jess in secondary school. We were close. Like we used to like shoot out and we go to like bars or clubs and just like drink. Sometimes we'll study. Like we have work to do. Like we'll be productive and we'll do shit. And yeah, it was good. Like, it was fun. But after that, I met this guy, this dealer, and like, I ended up dating him.
And that's when it became quite bad because he always had a lot on him. He couldn't start the day without it, like shoot, wake up, eat, then shoot again.
That was our daily routine, and yeah, just became quite bad.
She said she's done with it and she wanted to stop. It's not just your fight, it's our fight in a sense. For me, everyone has some addiction, whether it's food, alcohol, or, for me, my addiction was actually nicotine, and I actually said, okay, I will try to
quit my cigarettes. You quit your drugs.
I quit my drugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
She gave me the bag and I threw it in the bin. I started sleeping in the hall because I was still suspicious that she might actually go out at night and actually take it. And turns out she did. She just waited for me to fall so deeply asleep that I wouldn't even realize that she left the house. So she went down, she dug up the narcotics, and she took it again the very next morning. And that's when I found out, like, okay, she's really, really hooked to it. I was upset. I was really sad, actually.
You and I know what that is, right? Hey, I tell you many times already, why you still taking...
I need it to be normal, okay? I need to study. Okay, I need to be happy.
What you mean be happy? Huh? Hey, you want to be happy? Come. You shoot me up.
Are you crazy?
It makes you happy, right?
No, it doesn't. Why are you judging me? I just need it, okay? I'm okay.
You really want to be happy? It makes me feel happy. You shoot me.
Okay, fine. You wanted it.
Despite saying no, she would never do that to someone else. She would never do that to harm someone she loved and all that. It seemed like all of that so-called conviction and all that was just thrown out the window the very next morning. Felt my efforts were kind of for naught as well. None of that admiration, none of that, cousinly love and all that was there for me at that point in time. All I saw was someone who was really under the influence of the drug. And that's when I gave up. When she got arrested, she was actually at home. I wasn't there, and I didn't know what to feel about it.
So I had to stop because we got caught, and I was doing a urine test, and initial first few weeks I was just so tired. I didn't do anything. I felt so unproductive. I felt sad. I felt very lost also. Sometimes you don't even know what you're feeling, just nothing. It can last for years until you actually regain all your chemicals in your head, all the dopamine that you've lost. Because it takes up a lot of your dopamine. If you do a lot, then your dopamine is really very imbalanced. Honestly, I was just lying to myself. I just kept telling myself I can stop if I wanted to. But I knew, deep down, I knew I was addicted. Once my friends started telling me they can see that I look different, I'm acting different. I still don't want to listen, but I knew they were right. But I just didn't want to accept it because if I accept it, it means I need to do something about it, and I didn't want to do anything about it. I didn't want to stop. And then one day, suddenly I just got this message at 5 a.m. from her friend saying Jess jumped. I thought it was fake. I thought it was some joke at first, some sick joke. And I called her, I wanted to find out, and then, that's why I found out she actually did jump. And, no one actually knew why, but there were people saying that she was on meth. And, that's why, because she seemed fine, she had trips planned and everything was okay. Shocked. And her parents kept asking me if I knew anything, but no one really knew. And one day he just told me he just couldn't do it anymore, just didn't want to care anymore. He felt very shitty. We were quite close, then suddenly he just felt like that. Then I think that's what he mean. I realized that I kept doing it, I'm just gonna lose everyone slowly. I just made sure I had shit to do. I just wanted to be busy. And I honestly that helped. It kind of was a way of running away, but slowly my willpower became a bit stronger. I had less cravings, and it did help.
Most addicts, whether it be food or alcohol or drugs, I think it's usually a deep-seated issue maybe a lack of love for themselves, lack of confidence because they didn't feel the love from someone else. People who mattered weren't there. And I think overall it's a very difficult thing to actually develop for yourself. If you've lost it, you know what I mean? You have to find it again, that love for yourself, and you know, to be confident enough to live without whatever's sustaining you.
Just keep telling yourself, if you say no to the first few times, like you'll get better. It doesn't straight away fix itself, but it slowly does get better. So I just have to keep reminding myself and just surround myself with people that like were there for me, which helped a lot. Like honestly,